So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim... It's Neymar!
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Fiore. Mendieta. Now Fiore. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Mendieta. And this is Neymar. Neymar. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he lines up and up he goes! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Ball played for Rijkaard. Fiore. Played over towards the opposite flank. And that's going right the way across. Decent progress down the left. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found a way through. So much time and space here. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Van der Sar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now he's off and running. Ball's gone out of play.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's got shapes to shoot! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to...
Climbs up big! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Certain, searing and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another. Fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Passing nice and neat. Hazard. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off him. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe. Real chance! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way through. Messi. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Shoots! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Dunk. Indonesia finding their passes. Danger averted for now. And they've got a throw. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Passes short and sharp. Zola tries to pass it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Toure. And we hit half-time. So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. That has not gone well. Yamal, quick look, then plays it in. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. From Khan. Dunk gets good distance on it. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Now what about this cross? Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Can he get it through? Azar. Mendieta. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Zola. Out towards the flank. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Costa Curta.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rijkaard. Ball played for Mendieta. Rijkaard. Ball played for Mendieta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Toure producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Costa Curta. And it's Rijkaard. And Vardiol. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Fiore. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi, very much a man of this moment. Ball played for Mendieta. Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Aimed beyond the defence. Bumps him off in and wins back the ball. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 30, Messi. Number 23.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Number 8.
That's positional goals.
It's a mighty effort! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Maradona. Number 4, Iniesta.
Iniesta.
Number 7, Perez.
Maradona.
Substitution.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Maradona. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Mbappe. And it's Maradona. And Iniesta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard. Yamal. Lam. Now, can they get him away? He slings... Oh, smashing header! In he goes again! He scores! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Indonesia give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Looking to play him in. Nagatomo delivers. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Iniesta. Driving forward. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
For Iniesta. And it's Maradona. And it's Iniesta. Maradona.
There will be 1
Oh, it's
minute
a promising
added time.
build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Yamal. And the counter is on. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Indonesia perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not
Just a
hide
quick
the overall
announcement. We would
disappointment.
like to inform you that CCTV
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well, this is a formation which seems to make pretty clear what their intentions are, Jim.
Well, Peter, when you have that many back, there's only really one tactic you can adopt, and it's the counter-attack. And while it's going to give you a very solid block defensively, it does leave you very little options attacking-wise, with effectively just one outlet.
Not too much possession football then.
Definitely not. They'll be trying to play with real efficiency.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Zola. Zola was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there's no doubt, Peter, that Alessandro Del Piero will be key here. But I'm curious as to what role he's exactly been given.
Well, what would you do, Jim, if you were the manager?
I'd give him a free role behind the attack. His flair, his technique make him the perfect player for that position. And he always seems to benefit from playing off that central striker.
Picked out brilliantly. That has been slung wide. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Messi. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Messi aimed beyond the defence. Indonesia have reclaimed it. And it's Messi. Still goalless. Messi receives it in a wide position. And here's Messi. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Schneider. Yaya Toure. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Messi, great vision. And this is Hullet. And Pepe. And here's Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Del Piero! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is good alertness. Solar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Rijkaard.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Schneider. Rijkaard. And it's Schneider. Oh, it's a great ball here. Messi. And the counter is on. Knocks it into space. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Messi. Rijkaard. And here's Del Piero. Messi. We hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos, he gets big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Pele. And it's Luis Suarez. Now Van Dijk. De Jong.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez proves just a little bit too strong. He rises! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
And they're back on the ball again. Threads one in. This is Messi. Here comes the corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi goes short. And he's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Just eases him off the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rudiger. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. De Jong. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Caceres. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Gets into some space. And this is Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been won straight back. Pele.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Solar. Roberto Carlos. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Suarez. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's De Jong. Pressure coming in from all directions. Zola, played out wide. And this is Zola.
Indonesia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's had it nicked away. Thuram. Nesta.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Pele. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Luis Suarez. Shot a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. Sneijder.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 24. El dorsal 11. Owen. El dorsal
Hello.
3. Serán sustituidos por Neymar.
Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
El dorsal 23.
That's good play. Roberto Carlos. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. I think we might be done here, Peter.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Un minuto de descuento.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi. And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Now it's Messi. And it's Lahm. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to go one up. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Gamba Osaka are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well read, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Ronaldo. Pelé. He can run onto that. Messi picks it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pelé can see things others simply cannot. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's played it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aims beyond the defence. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, delightful ball. Roberto Carlos. Pelé. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Gets into some space. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's made it, and the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Messi. Now he's off and running. Pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. It's a promising position. Shapes to shoot! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Great defending, strong and determined. Pele, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Pele. Oh, shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pinged towards the front line. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Solar. Pele.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Searching pass he's played there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Zielinski engages and forces him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Has been indicated.
Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Can he get on the end of this? Marquinhos does well to get it back. Locatelli. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then. Defending was strong and firm. Pele takes control of it and he's on the move. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the flag has stayed down. And he's managed to get free. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lahm delivers. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's in on goal. Decent chance! He's come in hard.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yaya Toure. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pele going. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Off the post! And he's quick to get it clear again. Yaya Toure. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Nesta calmly anticipates. Pele. And it's Lam. Very nicely done. That is good strength. And across it goes. Roberto Carlos delivers. It's a goal kick. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Jong. And smartly reclaimed. Pele. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. Marquinhos. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Neymar. Played into space.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. Roberto Carlos, and the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Yaya Toure. Back into the middle. Zielinski. And now the breakaway. Looking to play him in. Zielinski. Nesta simply refused to be outdone there. Zola looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Locatelli. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Deep cross. Up he goes! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a look and place it forward. Ronaldo with a beautifully timed run. Marquinhos. Looking for options for movement. Neymar looking to run onto it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. Lam. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a...